Is there a serial killer who preys on college students? The FBI claims no one is drowning drunk college men, leaving a painted smiley face where they dump their bodies. But even if the authorities try to break the theory over and over, the rumors of a smiley face killer will not go away. And the bodies keeps turning up. The theory came from two NYPD detectives, Kevin Gainan and Anthony Duarte. They concluded that the deaths of at least 45 young men due to drowning had too many similarities and were not irrelevant. The theory began in connection with a body found in New York City, which spread to Midwestern murders cases. In at least 12 cases, a painted smiley face was found near the waters where the victim's body was abandoned. Almost all of the alleged smiley killer victims were white college students. Detectives speculate that the motive may be jealousy, as all men were good-looking, athletic, and academically successful. Detectives in New York changed their theory slightly, believing that the murder was carried out by organized gangsters. As some of the deaths occurred in different states the same night. They believed in enough theory to spend their personal money to continue the investigation when public funds were depleted. The smiley face killer theory all began with the 1997 death of 21-year-old Patrick McNeil. McNeil was last seen drinking with friends in a Manhattan bar. Volunteers plastered the city with thousands of missing flyers. McNeil's body was found 2 months later and 12 miles away, near the entrance to New York Harbor. Police found no evidence of foul play, but detectives Gainan and Duarte were not convinced. They pledged to keep working on the case. Almost all subsequent deaths were also classified as accidental alcohol drowning. The FBI and several law enforcement agencies investigated the deaths and concluded that there are no link between each other. The Murder Research Center has gone as far as publishing a comprehensive report entitled, "Drowning the Smiley Face Theory." The theory lists 18 reasons why the smiley face is a very common form of graffiti and why the theory does not add up, including the fact that murder by drowning is very rare. However, some criminal scholars agree with researchers that there are so many similarities between the deaths that they cannot be put into a pure coincidence. There were also frequent requests to the FBI for an investigation, including a 2008 investigation by a Wisconsin state legislator. The smiley face killer was brought to life again in 2016 after a 24-year-old kid drowned in Hoboken. Matthew Genovese was last seen drinking with friends in a local pub. Like many other alleged murders, Genovese's body showed no signs of foul play. Still, many Hoboken residents were panicking with the thought of a phantom serial killer who might be amongst them. Despite this recent incident, even Gainan and Duarte have abandoned their theory. After spending years, and obviously a significant portion of their money, on smiley face killer theories, the pair stopped investigating the case around 2012. At least 45 deaths of young men are attributed to the smiley face killer, but most police departments say he doesn't exist. However, the victims' families and many others are still searching and investigating the smiley face killings to give friends and family some closure.